Okay, my name Richard. Fairly new to the group. I've been a part of the group for a couple years. I just never started posting until I started seeing people post. So I say I'm gonna start posting a few things too. I got a message a while back about Twitter. Everybody loves Twitter, so I'm gonna give a little breakdown of what I think going on with Twitter. So like, I'm on a free charting server. This barchart.com. It's still free. I use Ninja Trader for my futures trading, but of course I'm just showing free stuff so anybody can have access to it. So you just go up to here. You got all type of options you can choose going across the top. Of course we own stocks. Then I put in the Twitter's ticker symbol. I think it's TWTR. That's it right there. Go ahead, pop right up. Okay, with Twitter, of course it was down just like the market, but with Twitter is kind of funny with all these new companies that came out within the past what 5 years, I guess. Right now they're they lows and they don't have nothing to compare to, meaning going back into the past, and I'm going to show you in a second. But the way I look at my stuff is through charts, of course. Let me close all these ads and stuff out. So go over here to the chart snapshot. We're going to click there. And I like looking at this. This is what we're looking at right now. This chart, this type of chart is called a Western bar chart. I can use Western bar charts, but I like looking at the candlestick charts because it gives a little bit more visual for me personally. So first of all, I'm gonna click interactive so I can draw on the chart while we're on the website. Let that load up, and as that's loading up, I'm gonna go to display, hit that drop box, go to candles. That's what I want to see, and I'm gonna go over here and click draw, and it's gonna populate that chart for me. Okay, so right now this is a 6 month. This goes back 6 months, and as you can see, as I scroll over certain days, these are the open, high, low, and close right up the top. Open, high, low, and close, and of course the ticker symbol. So we on 6 months, and right now the lowest low so far up to date, which is January the 15th, is $17.61. And you can look up top. When I scroll over the last bar, just look at this low. Last bar is $17.61. And if I bag it up to, so you got 1 day, 5 days, 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, year to date, 1 year, 3 years, 5 years, and 25 years. Of course, Twitter don't even go back that far. So, but we're gonna click 5 years just to see what happened. You can populate a 5 year chart. And as you can see, when I'm reading charts, I like to go back to see what's support we have, meaning that where we have buyers, where the market come down to maybe buy it and make it come back up. And right now, there's nothing back that far because I think the IPO for Twitter was November 2013, which is on this last chart that I'm on right now. And you can look at the bottom, you'll see November 13. And that's when the IPO was. So right now, it's at its low as ever been since it's been public. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to break down this chart right here with the tools, these free tools that they got right here. Of course, inside Ninja Trader, they have a whole lot of more technical tools, but I can do it with what we have right here. So first thing I would do is I would look at the lowest low it had in the past, whatever months, weeks, or whatever. And the lowest low that it just broke was in August 2015. Hint, hint. That correlates with the low of the S&P and the low of a lot of other stocks. And that low is, let me scroll over that bar. You look up to your left. That low is $21.01. So of course we didn't broke that now because we down here at $17.24 with a close of $17.94. So let me do a little breakdown of this chart of how I draw on my charts and do certain calculations and stuff. All right, first of all, this pattern right here. See this little peak? Let me get my tools. We'll use this little arc. We're gonna put an arc right here. This arc, and let me duplicate that, and this arc. These are two pivot highs, two pivot points closest to the price, meaning that the final price is over here, and these are the closest highs that are to that price, that high and that high. Okay, so that this pattern is called a double top. So let me type this in here. We're gonna call it double Let me straighten it out a little bit. Give me 2 arrows to point, 2-point arrows. So that's the top. One more 2, and that's the top. So we got a double top. And right now, as you can see, a double top is pretty much a resistance point. So you have a mini resistance, meaning that the price was up here this high, which is $55.99. It went back down to try to get more buyers, more buyers, more buyers. We got a lot of buyers right there. Strong, what they call bearish belt hold bar, meaning it's a long solid bar. Sideways move. We're trying to get some more buyers, trying to get some more buyers. We couldn't get enough, so the sellers came in. Bam, a bearish belt hold bar. That is considered a classic double top pattern. But the double top isn't confirmed until you get a close below the low of the double top's neckline. Let me break that down for you. Okay, so right now we already got the double top mark. Let me get my trend line. And if we draw a line going across here, it's simple. That's what they call the neckline. Okay? This is the neckline of the double top, meaning that these are the low points of these two tops, this low. Okay? All right, so for confirmation of this double top, we need to close below this low. And we got to close right here, this long bar. How ironic is that? The sellers came in and said, bam, we got to close below, which is this bar right here, and that close was $31.31. You look up top. So now double top is confirmed. Now we're on the way down. Keep on going down to try to get more buyers. Another indication for this Twitter is a downtrend. A downtrend is lower lows and lower highs. So what I mean by that, this is a high. This pivot point on this bar right here, that high at 53.49 is a pivot point. This high right here is 52.54, which is a pivot point. And then you got more pivot points. Pivot point. Pivot point. Downtrends are lower lows and lower highs. I can draw a trend line, classic trend line from this high going down and pointing down, simple. All the way down. Downtrend. That's what they call downtrend, lower lows and lower highs. So let me type this in here. Downtrend. Downtrend. If I can spell. Downtrend. Lower lows. Lower highs. They can call that a downtrend. We're going to put an arrow and point at that one over there too. Where I can get my arrow to come out here. There we go. I'm going to put that one right here. Why it ain't come out there? Oh, there you go. Downtrend. All right. So now that we have broken the lowest low of the, as in history, which is this low right here, which is at, I'm over this bar. You look up at the top left-hand corner, you got 2101. So I'm going to draw a little triangle going in that area. We're going to let the triangle stay red. This little triangle right here is kind of like a breaking point, so to speak, and it's also going to be a resistance point. As you can see, once this low was broken, you got closing bars. Once you get that close on these candlesticks below this low, it's looking kind of weak. I'm just leave it at that, looking weak. Okay. So since we can go we go back 5 years, we don't even have a low to compare to over here in the past to see where the price is going down to get more buyers. We don't even have a comparison right now. So in actuality, this stock could go down to $0. So I mean, I doubt if it go down that far, but it's a possibility because we don't have no buyers back since the IPO in November 13. You know, there's no buyers back there. And of course, the people who bought back in 2013, they getting killed right now. They bought it. What was this high? This high is $74.73, and right now the stock is trading at what the close $17.94, which like what, $60 or something like that. They losing money depending on what shares they're in. Okay, so right now they're looking for their first opportunity to dump, you know, to at least try to save some money. So that's why these bars are kind of strong right here. So where will the stock go from here? We don't know, but all we can do is do what we call a measured move. Okay, so just follow with me on this. So how you do a measured move on a double top or any really kind of pattern that has a neckline, you will measure from the highest high to the neckline, then from the lowest low down. So let me show you. So you go get your tools, whatever tools you may have. We're gonna go from the highest high, which is this one right here, and this highest high is at 55.99. We're gonna draw a straight line down, okay, to the neckline. Okay, boom. And then we're gonna take that line and move it to the lowest low, which is right here, and measure down. The chart, we can't even, it went off the chart, so we can't see it. So let's do this. We're gonna do about a number, okay? Let me get my calculator up. Oh, trusty calculator. There you go. And so now we're going to go from the highest high, which is 55.99. So they put in 55.99 minus the lowest low, which is 34.62 minus 34.62 equals $21.37. What you would do with this number to kind of get a rough estimate of what a market might go, you will subtract this number from the lowest low's close. So this close on this day was $37.10. So for simplicity reasons, we're just going to go minus $37.10, and of course take the negative off. $15.73. That's possibly where this stock could be going before it starts settling out. Right now we're at $17.27. Okay, so we're not far away. So from the measured move of this double top, let me close the calculator out, of this double top right here, from neckline down, we looking at, let's put this on this chart, let's write it down so we'll have it documented. I think it was 1570 something. Let me pull it back up. It's gone. Well, anyway, we'll just put 1575 possible settle. We'll say settle. We ain't gonna say bottom, and we'll leave it at that. Okay. We'll move it down here. $15.75 possible settle. Right now we're at $17.94. We'll see. So I just want to give a little breakdown on Twitter. I love these candlestick charts. I can call out so many patterns going on right here. But I don't want to get too technical. Any questions, feel free to ask me. I'm just trying to get knowledge from people that's in the group. I like to share the little knowledge that I learned from other people. So thank you for watching, and we'll see you on the other side.